So that's one of the, I would say, the most tragic circumstances that we're facing as a society is that the people who are exposed to the most amount of toxins are low-income people and people in ethnic groups. And so some of these products that are marketed specifically to Black girls contain some of the worst ingredients I have ever seen. The fragrances, the endocrine disruptors, these harsh detergents, some formaldehyde releasers. Formaldehyde's a human carcinogen. What place does it have in a beauty and personal care product? It doesn't. It needs to be removed. There needs to be better regulations and better protection for vulnerable populations.
50% of products advertised to Black women contain endocrine disruptors, which are those disruptors that are going to impact their hormones, increase their chance of things like cancer, infertility, etc., compared to roughly 7% that are advertised to white women.
That's really the problem, is why is it more prevalent for those populations than others? And I think this is an ongoing societal issue of environmental racism.
Are people aware of this?
I think the vast majority of people are entirely unaware of this, and studies show it, because there are studies showing that the earlier you start using cosmetic products, the higher your chance of coming down with breast cancer. And the people who had the highest prevalence were African American females.
Quite alarming, if you ask me. Quite worrying, quite alarming, and unsurprising in many ways that this is not being treated as some sort of, public, inquiry into what's happening here. I could only imagine if this was happening to maybe white women, would this be treated in the same manner or brushed under the carpet, essentially in the same way it appears to be happening here? So, pretty alarming, quite concerning. I've done some research, actually. I'm going to read out to you what I found. Nonetheless, it's an eye-opener. It's an eye-opener. So I hope people take note. I hope people reassess. Like I say, each to their own. If you want to do that, that's up to you. If you want to straighten your hair, that's up to you. I cannot tell you what to do with your life, but I can advise you to be mindful. Be mindful of the